Now, not everyone wants to see history cemented in green. There are those who live and see only red. And there's 4 players backstage who don't care about no damn wall. 4 players who gonna come out here for the whole town in Vegas. Get loud and throw it up for FaZe Vegas. It's their house. Abuzah, Drazah, 04, and Simp. FaZe Vegas looking to get it done. Coming to the front of the stage. They make their own odds, and they don't care who's around them. They're gonna get it done. For those in red, for those in Sin City, it's FaZe Vegas. Now this matchup right here is so special. This is the Call of Duty World Championship. It's OpTic, it's FaZe, the matchup in which we all want to see. And under the brightest lights in the hottest stage in Vegas, here at Mandalay Bay. Are you guys ready to get this final started? And I know you're ready at home, so let's get this show on the road. The championship starts now.
Thank you, Blaze. Thank you, Michelob Ultra Arena. And thank you at home watching this one. You're in for one hell of a series. The grand finals of Champs, OpTic, FaZe, green, red, as good as it could possibly get. We may be in for one of the greatest of all time.
Dude, what a beautiful day to be a competitive Call of Duty fan. This is what we dream of. It is a long-time rivalry. So much smack talk over the years for the players on stage, for the organizations, for the fans. It is utterly ridiculous. Rematch final form. FaZe chose this for map number 1. Adrenaline junkies. Let's go.
Here we go. Your first hard point of Colossus. Smack bang in the center of the map. And in and out here for FaZe. The early kill's good. And it's your boy 04 and Simp there on time. Now he's doing the first wave of OpTic. Over to the next 4. And Abuzah, he's around on the left flank. Picks up 2. They're on a big...
Get the F-15 going. That's what you want to see if you're a FaZe fan. There's going to be GOAT talk in this lobby as well. You take care of SHOTZZY on the pinch, trade out a little bit of time, but for FaZe, just want to keep it stable. 20 seconds worth fighting for on this B1, and we're dragging everybody down.
Going down, Oliver for a 4. It's been that guy. Incredibly impressive player to watch. The hip fire with his NPC coming out for that. On ball for yet again. And there it is. Oh, big bit of food. That certainly helps the case though. But low right-hand side of the map. Now that a minute has passed, we go to another hard point.
Cycling lines. Trying to play off spawn. SHOTZZY setting that pace but getting traded out. It is long-term FaZe. Doing what they can to survive in the backline. Abuzah again. 6 kills on P2. The iron anchor for his team. FaZe stable on the rotation. They got the 20-second lead.
Yet again, Abuzah the first man on contact here for FaZe. Information passed. SHOTZZY wins his first. Drazah trying to slow this onslaught. And it's a good bit of teamwork at 3 dead.
And that mini-map, by the way, every single pink arrow, not letting any OpTic members survive. Now it is free and clear, but no, who picks up the pink for FaZe? It is still so much pressure. An early lead on Colossus goes such a long way. 15 seconds of scrap time. SHOTZZY, the only player looking to make the impact, but Abuzah, ironed up as always. The frontline man, the damage is good. You're secure. It is going to be a 40-point lead for FaZe going into the new time.
A crazy number. Both teams testing as best as they can over our first 2 hard points so far. This is number 3. FaZe on the attack now down low. OpTic get themselves in first. There's another 3 dead in the feed immediately. What an advantage for FaZe. Dashing down as well. Vegas are in.
This is a clinic. This is as good as it gets. Abuzah hungry for this revenge. 10 kills leading the lobby, and he's the man soaking up the time. The shots are perfect. The trades are good, and the teamwork even better. Lighten up the feed, working to put these spawns. This is perfect Colossus gameplay.
The Belgian beauty with a bounty of kills so far at 12. It's 4 in a row. Now a trophy system there to take care of his grenades, lethals or tacticals that may come his way. Big swing out on the right, catches Dashy, lives to fight another day, and nearly has a hellstorm.
Dude, and look at Abuzah in the player cam. He is ice cold, laser focused, and locked in the gameplay. FaZe They are running the show.
As the Hellstorm acquired, that's going to be a big deal in a moment. A bit later on, so that come to play. New hardpoint, the last of our set here on Colossus. Low left-hand side of the minimap, and yet again, FaZe in first.
Well, 04's got the intel on all three players. No statue side's going to be the pressure. Abuzah on the time, waiting for the help. Simp the pin gets trapped. Well, so Abuzah falls to Trace though on the back line. FaZe win the key gunfights, maintain the spawns until time shall be theirs.
OpTic on the attack. It's 04 holding a close wall. Over the top comes Merc, gets himself involved. A nice two-piece on the hill to break it, and a third. Mercules, a little slow at the start, but now he's in fire.
Yeah, from 2 and 11, but your Mercules moment to get him back in the game. That's a force free, that is piercing, and they are now holding this time to the front.
Your prayers have been answered, OpTic fans. The Messiah has returned, a force free. Close to a Hellstorm of his own. He kept FaZe at bay for so long here. 15 seconds to go before he got back to P1.
How much OpTic needed that time. The first set of rotations was looking rough. Instead, well, a 50-point gap isn't ideal, but it is manageable. That even out in the slang, it leads for the final hill. You see Drazah making the impact as the hill pops. We rotate towards P1. Hill time.
Here we go, FaZe in position first and foremost. And Abuzah, oh, nice play there, hoop. A couple of big ones there. Simp finds a pair before being brought down. And over time, 04 for a moment. Back over to OpTic, find themselves in the hard point yet again.
OpTic just going for the reposition. 04 trying to slow things down. Couple tags on Hook, but they're going to be looking for the time. OpTic, that is everybody squared up around the steps on the back line. FaZe though, they get right through and the response is not quite there. Looking for the pressure on the time. OpTic with a couple extra kills. Still though, this statue control for FaZe, they get to be very annoying around it. It looks like chalking it up. 04 playing for this rotation.
Going to do, but SHOTZZY's here. That stunt connection tells you this is going to be a fight around the corner. A big win from 04, keeping the run alive. Simp now trying to join up. Oh, what a turn and burn on young Merc. 5 to go.
Listen, man, this is 04 at his best. He plays faster than any player in the world. It is so difficult to keep up with, and Drazah setting pace. 17 having a kill race amongst themselves. This is still flawless Colossus gameplay.
Been here before. The last time in a Champs Grand Final, they didn't win a single hard point against OpTic, and they took that one personally. OpTic now on time. 70 points garnered. They've got 40 remaining on this hill before they have to move. Drazah and FaZe trying to make the entry. It's 04, but of course, yet again, a 2! Brought down by Hoot and OpTic hold.
They can take a breather, they get the back spawns, they get the time, and now OpTic looking to settle in.
24 to play here. Expect FaZe to get one more stab at this before looking towards new. Hoot turns it all around. A force free, and SHOTZZY joins them in the feed.
And they're managing the spawns. They're reading it's going to be back blue. They're setting up for the kill. SHOTZZY stunned out. Information on 2. A little bit of pressure in towards blue, but they're losing a couple key gunfights. It's a 1v1 for the bread, and well, 04 delivers. FaZe will have the entry. The lead has been cut down by just a touch, a 30-point gap.
Blue eyes in the tunnel. Hold on, you work for Luke and Daddy. Entry to time. 04, the only man on the count for right now. Behind enemy lines in the OpTic position, and he's down and out. Eyes right. Here comes FaZe.
Very quick. Teamwork on point. That's the resurgence they're looking for. The FaZe momentum has been slowing down over time. OpTic looking to mount it, looking to build it, but it's the nades that take it down. Another clean 4-man wipe in favor of FaZe. You blink, you miss it, you get wiped off the map.
OpTic start to pull that momentum forward, start to get running, and FaZe just cut the legs out from underneath them. It's over to Simp, big rotation. 04 just cut players in 2. Another perfect wipe.
There's just no room to breathe. You're spawning up, thinking you have time to throw these stuns, throw these nades, get settled in. No, FaZe, they are all over them like animals. They are setting pace. OpTic right now, they are just behind the pale.
Behind a little bit, coming out a little slow. Let's have a quick listen to the comms and check how it sounds.
What? Got it, still got it, he did. Nice! Spawning like for ult, he's gonna be friendly on you. I'm pretty sure one guy's behind us. Yeah, tell me. Jumped out, go for it.
You're in the back of me, Drazah.
Watch your Drazah.
You're Drazah in the back, Drazah in the back.
Sit down. Wait.
Yo, back main. He's slipping in the back. Towards main.
Nice, Tyler. In the back, weak! I have you, stay down. There's two! Stun him! Nice, TK! Nice! Yo, maybe pitching. I'll watch some mid. I'm trying the back.
Back then. One more
Yo, tell me!
Back.
Yo, one guy's top mid! I'm out front. Yo, top mid, I hear him! Top mid, stay down! He's front! Dead! Another one's front! Watch out front! Dead! Another one! Front! One shot.
Spawn back on me. Spawn back on me.
Side door. One shot.
Out the back.
Yeah, I'm time in.
In the back, Simp. Simp absolute on time. 1 HP on time, Simp. Nice. Nice.
Side door.
Go.
First guy out of P4.
I'm plugging that lobby.
Okay, first guy was out of P4. I'm gonna need help. They're here.
Deep left, shut up. One more deep left.
Help is left. Help is left, guys. Back. Last guy's statue. Back. Go back. And kill him.
This one yellow.
P2 not weak. He's statue. I'm cutting down.
Lead change, Michelob Ultra Arena on its feet, 30 seconds to go here on P1.
Did not love the comms. Hoops out here calling FaZe's plays before they make them. He is next level. He is ready for the grand finals, and OpTic, well, now it's them with the 20-point lead.
20 seconds to go here still. FaZe have been so lethal all map long. They've just let go of the reins a minute and OpTic have run away with it. Still, that P2 looking good. We're about to cross the 200-point mark, and that's where things get real serious. A lovely 2 from 04, 2 from Mercules, no rotations off.
Well, they're tracking the guy trying to make that pinch. Drazah has found his way through. He had to have gotten called out, but somehow they drop it. A momentary mishap phase. This is their opportunity.
This could be a real problem. Check on the corners. Simp finds it. Big kill. Now with a Mercules. Can he keep the foothold alive for OpTic in the back line of P2 for now? And what a spot this is. And he's alive and well. Sneaky Mercules.
These arrows, though, they are hunting for him. It's a cheeky spot. He wins the first gun by the FaZe. Still have a little bit of pressure in the back line. It is now a split setup rolling through. Simp gets gunned down by Mercules. And OpTic have made it through the top.
To the front, here come FaZe in again, trying to capture while they're weak. Drazah goes huge! A big 2, but Dashi holding it down. 2:07 and counting. FaZe, numbers starting to dwindle on front lines.
Healthy 20 seconds and everybody's fighting for it. I don't see a trophy, so the nades are raining out. SHOTZZY gonna dodge them. In the final 10 seconds, OpTic, it's looking like it's gonna go their way. Into the P3 we go, and OpTic will have a 35-second lead.
It's a big lead going into P3. Bear in mind, Hellstorm's still there for FaZe. Big from Abuzah. Gonna be able to pull some space back.
Track in through tunnel. OpTic have 2 players putting on the pressure. OpTic are trying to hit this from every angle.
There's a big play there, ball through the middle of the map now. Simp's got a double back. Big moment now for Simp. Gotta catch these players, but finds it M15 in hand. It's Abuzah yet again, and here we go with the streak. It's a little desperate. We will find out. FaZe have got to find a hidey hole.
Well, now the guy's supposed to be watching. The pinch is going to be in the streak, so SHOTZZY, it's going to be an open lane. He kills the guy out of the Hellstorm. He makes it to the time. If you're OpTic, and Dashi wins a gunfight before he falls. OpTic, you're making the best out of a bad situation. They flip the spawns, but they don't have this time.
20 seconds to grab right now for FaZe. You're still worrying about spawns to the next hard point, low left. This is a big moment. FaZe have got to milk this for every single second it's worth. Can Simp claw his way towards the back, try to break it. And Dashi holds.
Dash is locking it down. Still, though, maybe a 1v1 gunfight. Drazah, the only man there, well taken care of. Mercules has him under cover. OpTic 18 seconds away from winning map 1.
Merc's got himself out on so many, he is absolutely ripping like again. FaZe, no, SHOTZZY pushing forwards. A big kill. That might have decided it. Abuzah down. Wow, FaZe. They could not find a footing. OpTic take the first. The map one we all bumped in already. Oh, it's a staple of the scene. What do you know? A green shoe full of monster. Thank you, Abuzah. Thank you for your service. Raid, search and destroy, here we go.
What a time to be alive. OpTic versus FaZe.
Maven here with the wonderful SHOTZZY for OpTic Texas heading into the Champs final. I just want to hear how you feel different maybe this year versus last year. Last year, you were the 7th seed going into Champs, kind of defied expectations to make the run to win. This year, the favorite, expected to be there. How different is that for you?
Totally different. The expectations last year were just everyone doubted us. Well, I guess when we got Mace, everyone was like, okay, they're actually, they can make a run, but totally different. Last year kind of felt like a Cinderella run in a way. Obviously, the 0-18, and then us picking up the Messiah Mace, and then us winning it was honestly surreal, and it was definitely a roller coaster year. This year it's a little bit different. We got second the majority of the year besides last event, so honestly just looking forward to play grand finals against FaZe, and hopefully it's a good one.
I don't think there's any chance it's not a good one. This is going to be nuts. But I was thinking about this last night. I don't even know how you can answer it, but what's crazier to you? The fact you might be the first to 4, or the fact you might go back to back to back?
That's honestly, I didn't even think of that. I'm not gonna lie, but the fact that you just put it in words, crazy to think about. I mean, I'm 25, and it's fucking crazy to even think about. I mean, I'm just hoping to make history today, honestly.
And I think it's kind of amazing too. I mean, a lot of talk has been about who's the best sub, who's the GOAT in CDL. It's been between you and Simp for the most part. Those have been the conversations. You faced off against him twice. You won what in 2019? He won in Cold War. You're facing off again. What's it like to just battle him specifically? Any kind of like rivalry there?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're both, top of our game. Obviously, we have different roles in terms of like the way that we play. I mean, I feel like I'm more impactful in a way. Obviously, he's better like in terms of slaying and stuff like that. But it's just for, I think it'll be a good one regardless. We have different sub roles, but.
Now, the S&D, for you guys, maybe we're a little bit shaky. I know when we casted you guys versus FaZe, I think you had like 6 first deaths on Den. The match yesterday versus Falcon, you had 4 first deaths. Like, you weren't finding anything early. And that's kind of my question. What needs to maybe change for you if we see a Den or just in search in general?
Yeah, honestly, just use my brain more, honestly, the best way to put it. Like, I felt like every single start of the rounds, I was kind of just running it down. I mean, that's kind of like my play style in S&D for the most part, and the majority of people know that. But I think I just need to make people second guess, and I feel like in grand finals I'll definitely do it.
Well, I know FaZe, like their game plans usually keep you in front of them, deal with you. Yeah, keep them second guessing, keep them on their toes. Is there anything specifically, if you look across the modes, just going into this, what's the most important thing to focus on for you? If you're going to get a dub here, go back to back to back.
S&Ds, man. S&Ds always win your championships. That's the name of the game. So as long as we lock in our S&Ds, I think we'll bring it home.
Search and Destroy wins championships. We'll see if that'll be the case. That'll do it. Hey, brother, good luck. There's going to be a war.
It's a perfect question from Maven. I mean, absolutely perfect. The search and destroy has been such a concern for OpTic, and especially try not to say it too much. I know there's many superstitious of you, but at some point it might just become that reality. Back and forth there by the player walk-ins. Soon to be back and forth from the search and destroy.
And that is one of many reasons why there is GOAT talk in this lobby. OpTic, longtime fans. FaZe, even in the hometown, effectively enemy territory.
Everyone's probably very, very good at crossing the street and driving their cars. Stop on
ahead of the Champs final. Well, first off, simple question. How you feeling? How's the team feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Team woke up today. They all felt great. We had a team breakfast, vibes are high, kind of just keeping the routine the same and feel great.
Okay, now I got a question for you because this is something Joe and I have talked about a billion times over the last 7 years of the CDL. You had that FaZe roster with the trio for so long. I don't think once in that entire time I said Hardpoint was your best mode. It just never clicked. You were a 50-50 Hardpoint team. This is the best the FaZe team has ever looked in Hardpoint. What's different about this roster? What's working?
Honestly, I think the pacing of just the entire team right now together is really good. 04 keeps a really high pace in Hardpoint that I think is needed at this level right now, and he's playing really well. Abuzah is a really good complement to how Drazah plays, and just overall, it's all kind of clicking. And they've been working really hard to make sure they understand each other and the game and everything, and it's kind of just paying off.
Well, let's talk about 04. You said to me last year, we talked about this. We thought he was like the more underrated player last year. I don't know that I saw this step up, like the map 4 yesterday. Like, he's in demon mode. What makes him a special player?
Honestly, I think he's so consistent. I think no matter what he's doing on the map, he's always going to take the risk, really play to his advantages, and just do what's best for the team, no matter what his scoreline is. And yeah, he's just really good. And a lot of people don't get to see it all the time because we only play so many matches. But in scrims, man, I see that gameplay a lot, and it's a really fun POV to watch when he's on.
Yeah, it's one of the best. When he's actually in flow, it's unbelievable. Listen, I've talked to you after a Grand Finals loss. Simp and you fell short a couple of times. I know you're very close to him, and I've seen how defeated you've been, almost on the verge of tears for him because his legacy is, trying to be the greatest of all time. What would it mean to you personally to see him get another ring?
It would mean the world, to be honest. I mean, I've been with him for so long. He's such a good kid. If you really get to know him and you've talked to him, he's such a good person, just deep down, and he works so hard and he just tries so hard to make sure everything is good. And he's kind of, had his ups and downs, but he just really is trying to stay positive and work on himself. And I think this year he's taken such good strides as a leader, a person, and just a player. So I would love to see it all pay off.
All right, last one. What's the single biggest thing going? Is it a game mode? Is it a player? If you're going to get the dub today, what stands out as the one thing you really got to nail?
I think we just have to make sure we're all just showing up here, doing our 25%, you know, being a team more than anything, not trying to do too much. But outside of that, obviously, search and destroy some of the situationals, make sure we stay on the map and have some fun there. But just in general, just play together as a team. This OpTic gaming team is incredible. They're really good, or OpTic Texas, of course. But they're a good team. We have to play our best and just show up and make sure our communication stays composed the entire time, no matter what the score is, and just be ready for a battle.
Yeah, we'll see if Din stays in it. If it does, if O4 can stay on, because we were cracking up. But hey, this is Crowder ahead of the final. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
It's going to be a battle.
Thank you, Clint. But this is a Navy live look at the up and out already. That's going to be the kitchen blown wide open. Nobody home there for FaZe. They've gone for the 2-2.
Wow, 4 already in cheeks. First blooded SHOTZZY gets him. That is a 10-second first death. Man advantage for OpTic.
Yeah, in cheeks, but no consent. SHOTZZY says no thanks. Gets taken care very quickly. Now mid-map. Drazah. Oh, he's out, but it's not a problem. Lovely trade, though. Who keeping you afloat? Abuzah rips Merc through the wall.
That's the get back. Even up the odds, 2v2. An AR and an SMG for either side.
Is who carrying that bomb? A bomb site looking attractive right now with a slight rotation for FaZe. We're going to go roundabout. Which way? Do we go to B? Do we go to A? A little bit of both, maybe. Time now for both our squads to figure it out.
35 seconds is a decent chunk. Reload, get ready for the battle. Problem is, neither team has had any information. And OpTic, what decision are you going to make? Dashy's leading the charge, but he's just going to be cutting off mid. Leave the bomb towards A. Timing does not go his way. Who can 1v2?
The timing is really what hurt him there. But again, the position they found him in there could be anywhere. So now FaZe, with the bomb planted, we know it's time to rock. The connection of the stun, perfect work. And FaZe now encircle Hoop. Clean first round on the defuse.
I'm telling you, man. SHOTZZY gets spotted and first blooded, but he actually catches Simp just before he falls. Oh, we're even in the odds.
Abuzah laying it down. Drazah unable to pick up Dash. You go for the wallbang zone. 4 flies in the middle. Another coverage of his Belgian companion. And now it's a 2v1 with Mercules managing to escape with his life.
You saw his stats at the start of this for the graphic. He has 4 clutches in S&D. He has been a monster in this game mode. He's going to get put to the test.
Merc on the clutch. A 2v1. 0-4 on the back. Abuzah there from what we call Tiki, looking at the front side of the site. Timing shown. What a kill! It's a 1v1. Mercury's ample time. He saw him. And now the check goes high. Nobody home. 20 seconds on the bomb. Roundabout we go. To a battle on the stairs. To the win or even help his teammates out, he will be getting something. Abuzah will see how that streak progress is going in a little bit later, but for now, OpTic on the attack. Oh, he's close. And I believe he saw SHOTZZY. He saw Merc, and he gets away. OpTic with a presence here by the A-bomb site. FaZe looks like we're going to be hitting towards the back. And that's where SHOTZZY is here. What we call laundry. And it's getting dirty. Here we go. Opening salvo. OpTic coming out on top.
Man advantage. We have seen this story for OpTic before. A 3 versus 2. Bomb will be planted for laundry. And ideally for OpTic, you do not want to feed Abuzah a kill.
Not yet. One half of the Drazah duo down. And this is huge. Abuzah will stay alive.
He's going to be playing for the Hellstorm, guaranteed. OpTic, you just don't want to feed him a freebie.
Well, Hook, here we go. Still on the prowl. Finds himself a nice safe place to nestle in for the next 20-odd seconds.
In OpTic hunting. Mercules and Dashy roaming together. Hook's going to be a floater. Hook is trying to play for the intel, but they want to find him if they can.
They want to find him, but they have to make sure they keep one watchful eye on that bomb. And it does look like time given.
I mean, they're here. They cleared out everything else.
It's not over yet. Here comes OpTic. And Mercules managing to net the kill. A stun or 2, and OpTic will be repositioning to deal with this attack by B. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 0-4, trying to get a couple of shots up, smokes across. Well, OpTic now make the replay. Oh, Merc, wait a minute. The human turret at the moment finds a big one alongside SHOTZZY. Massive advantage to OpTic.
Now this is Mercules on a 4 spree. He's the monster. You're looking to feed more kills if you can get him. Drazah though with a pick. Trying to work on these odds. 2 ARs though working together in close quarters. It is delicate, it is dangerous, and Drazah taken down. Mercules, extra kills. That is a... You got to make sure you keep control of the indoors if you're ever going to call it. That is Mercules spotting 2. Only 1 slipped away.
He's got 1 slipped away, but the smoke certainly changes things. 04 from inside the smoke finds the first.
That's a thief right there. SHOTZZY now trying to make moves on the flip side. There's a free catch.
Oh.
He's on the hunt, but no, the teamwork is there. All 4 had the coverage. FaZe, all 4 players grouped up together, leaving OpTic in a 2v4.
They're roaming this one so well. What unbelievable coverage. What foresight from 04. B-bomb plant. Only 2 members of OpTic up to defend this one. Here comes FaZe. Oh boy, Drazah, what a kill. Merc's down. The 2 we found so far from 04 have certainly helped. Hook now alone. All the usual space is covered, and soon they will descend upon him. Less than 30 seconds to play, and Hook now in an opportunity to make something happen. Completely and utterly surrounded. Drazah already began to defuse before the first.
Out. 04, a lot of pressure. Clearing out laundry. OpTic, they've given it away.
Yes, drive by information. He's not going for kills, he just wants to know those players are there.
SHOTZZY though, he's making moves. He has found the route, and he has found the first blood. He does get traded. Contact nonetheless.
Oh, and that's a big piece of intel pass. Abuzah's damage on him at 2 HP. Finally does get the reach in. Wow, how close he came. No. Simp denies.
That's your one mistake. Vinny.
Oh!
And gunned down. Dashing a 1v3. Big Bruce made for it, but the moment was not his. You simply...
OpTic on the attack. Still SHOTZZY with that bomb. And we've got a lot of presence in the middle of the map. This is something we've seen FaZe do a few times. Could be a fast plant, it sure is. Mercules, you have been something. Hook there watching the middle of the map. Great timing now on the turn. Intel, no good. Just information, no kills. SHOTZZY now maneuvering towards the rear. Dashie top ring. Can he get himself on the board? And SHOTZZY, the timing not there. He did not see the shadows. They have already crossed.
Mercules is wrapping to the back of the map. He's going to be playing for the Hellstorm. They're down 4-2. You got the bomb down. He is your safety net in this round. And there's not a lot of places to hide.
Here it comes. 4 heat seekers. The smoke will not necessarily save Drazah, but the gunny is there, and he's going to get away with it. SHOTZZY and Merc. Now on the defense. Through the middle of the map. And a quick check. The lineup!
They've won it. They've won it.
Abuzah has gunned them, and the bomb will detonate.
These players down low. The information fed to them. And there it is. First blood, number 5.
Got it. Doesn't break the glass. Stays undetected for now. There's still a man below him. Dashie's there for the kill. He's on the board. A minute left for Abuzah and Simp to figure it out.
And he's staring at that bomb right in front of him. Going to be throwing every single shoulder in sight. There is 48 seconds for FaZe to try to crack this code.
Yeah, this is the sort of zone you set up now around that bomb defensively. A little perimeter to play with. Abuzah knows he has to dip a toe. So many corners to worry about. He's going to check them as diligently as he can. But behind door number 10, Mercules, a horrible surprise. And now Simp, an impossible situation to find himself in a 1v4. No bomb to his name. No tactical, no lethal. A master of the corner check, though. Yep, you get 1. But it's now 3-1 split for OpTic here. No bomb yet. And FaZe have taken control of the A-bomb now, checking as best they can. Intel towards B for sure. A late pickup here for Hook. Safe coverage now on the cross, just towards that B-bomb. Yet again, there's the sign. 04, will he get away with it? He sure does.
A little bit of information. FaZe now expecting the pressure to be on B. Mercules looking for the timing. Simply overwhelmed. It was the teamwork on one side and the teamwork on the other. FaZe good for the trades.
Shots from Dashie. Wow, 04 with the M15. Down the hoop, 1v3. Absolutely wiped out. What a round for FaZe. Map point.
And 04 on a 3 spree, and they give him the defuse. 5-4 lead in the team.
It is 5-4. It is FaZe on map point, and it looks to be a throwdown at the A-bomb. A throwdown at ring. Drazah starts it off. The stun connection. A close corner there from SHOTZZY, walking away with 1. 3v3.
One of the rare non-traded kills. SHOTZZY like a thief in the night.
Not too many of them now. The foot races on both squads will be in position by the bomb site. SHOTZZY the first man on the far right-hand side flank. Middle of the map covered now. Drazah a tiptoe forward. What have you got, boys? What have you found? Because SHOTZZY has found his fair share. Over to Merc, to the kitchen. And things are more than hot. Things are delicious as we raid. Nobody home at either side. FaZe will be looking for a full retake here. There's the plant. Will we get there in time?
The most classic Call of Duty raid round of all time.
2 through cut out there for FaZe, 2 on the pull steps. Here comes 04. Brakes pumped. What will we see? We have 30 seconds to play. Simp in the feed first, and now from the smoke, from the hip. Drazah gets it. Hook now alone in the 1v3. He must try to catch these players. He must try to stop the defuse. But FaZe survive. Very, very special guests.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to crown a world champion here in Vegas, but I already have 3 with me. Do you know these names? I got the 3-time world champion, Crim6. Crim, what years did you win your trophies?
15, 17, and 20.
3 trophies. Thoughts on SHOTZZY potentially going 24, 25, 26?
Man, that took a while just for you to like mention all those years. That would be absolutely insane.
Insane stuff.
Oh, yeah. I don't even want to think about it.
We're not going to have to, because Simp might get that 3rd ring first. But we got to talk to this duo because they are the original world champions, doing it back in Black Ops 2. I almost got thrown out of the club. K-San's content for real by this man. Mir, you're working at Hacienda. It's so cool to see you still here in Vegas.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Be back in this atmosphere, this environment. I miss it, so. Feels good, man.
What's it like to be the boss and being able to throw the fanciest people in Vegas out of a club?
It feels good, you know what I mean?
Yeah! And you are throwing some of the pros out of the club as a rookie. Your very first event, Black Ops 2, you played against Envy, some of the biggest names in the game, and you won it on a map that we just saw. Yep. How awesome is it to see in 2026, 13 years later, that these guys are still running around Raid?
It's good to see, man. That map has been around for so long. It's one of the greatest maps ever created. So to see them still be doing it, it looks good, it feels good, and I'm glad to see them killing it.
Now, Mir, I got a few chips with me, and we got some colors up there. Now, they don't have any pink chips. At least I didn't get to the 1,000 mark yet. But I got a 25 on green, and I got a 5 on red. What are we feeling right now?
Come on, you know where we're going with.
What is that answer?
Let me get that green.
My man knows how to make money. My man knows how to make money. Now, Parasite, I'm going to hand you the mic because you have a content plan. Black Ops 2 just dropped again on all the old school consoles. You could go back and beat up on kids like you were 16 again. So talk to me a little bit about that, and how do we get this guy to start streaming?
Hey, we got to get Miracles a console because I would love to play some wager matches with Miracles, Killa, and Karma. It'd be hilarious. I mean, the 2013 was an incredible time. Black Ops 2 was at its peak, and we managed to win the first world championship back in the day.
All right, if I get an OpTic shoe and I carry it around, get your 1s out, get your 5s out. We're taking donations. We're buying him a PS5 before he leaves the venue. Miracles, a father, just had a 2-month-old baby. Give it up for the man. Las Vegas, you guys are awesome. We've got so many world champs in the building, and we're going to give out 4 more rings tonight. We're going
Merc has been trying to put on a masterclass here in the grand finals. Opening salvo, FaZe right now just trying to contain these players. Anytime Hook gets a kill, he's traded out immediately. FaZe at the device.
Big pick up. That's a big run now. Dashy's got to find something here. Stun connection over the top. Now SHOTZZY on the back line. He's the sole defender for now. Here come OpTic. 04 got to go big. He goes high, and it's no good.
First stop there from Hercules and Hoop. Hoop loves for the defensive stands. And anything going towards FaZe, you do have Drazah behind enemy lines.
Kill the carry, just slow the plate down just a little. Drazah, we're trying to buy that time. You've got men on the A goal. Here we go, Drazah. Got to find another kill here. Somehow Dashy picks up 2. Abuzah gets the kill, trying to stay alive here. And the shuffle and the scurry. It's another nervy moment on the goal line.
Yeah, Big Brucey though defensively in the stun grenade on point. Again, no mistakes in this lobby. And dashing out with the frag grenade might be the opening. A player in the corner who gets the drop, and the device is in. Mercules first to score.
It's a lethal counter-attack from OpTic. SHOTZZY trying to keep in spawn. This is exactly where you
Frag for the attack. The devil in the details. We are hungry for these rings.
We've had two fantastic attempts here from FaZe. You have been unable to capitalize. SHOTZZY last man on this side of the map. Pops over device, stays out of the play for now, and does get spotted out. So this is a big moment. There's the catch, there's the kill, and here's the aggression. Drazah, no good on the front line.
Next man in line though, 0-4. This is not the position you want to see him in if you're a fan of OpTic. Trying to get to work, getting the trade. Well, there's your kill, and the device is oh so close. This is your defensive stand. OpTic, it's always going to be mixing. A 1v1 for the bread, and Drazah gets it in.
My word, how hard it is to capture.
At that on SHOTZZY. If anything though, P2 control in the hands of OpTic. You got to deal with the double pinch rolling through.
This from 0-4 finds that kill immediately, going for the reinforcements line. Do not let anyone get close. That's a big problem. Abuzah now, last man left up. OpTic with the grab. Here comes the possession. Abuzah's nade good from spawn, getting into the action. Oh, SHOTZZY, what a stop it is. Another man down. Mercules, the flank. Down again. Dashy. Down again! FaZe survive!
Holding on, still though, OpTic do have this pressure. Who getting the kills? The device not gonna reset yet. Get a little bit of time. SHOTZZY goes for it, and he finds the shot 7. SHOTZZY pulls off miracles. And man, he's in the house. Give him that goal.
The chance taker. A massive moment now in a lead change with less than a minute on the clock. Simp trying to will FaZe forward. You have positional advantage, but you don't have the numbers. No one there to pick up the EMP. They've got to keep the production going now. This is a tough task.
This is what SHOTZZY is doing. He needs to be the protector of the device because his teammates, well, dealing with the spawners. Device not collected. You cleared out your spawn. We are now stable on the map. A few extra kills for FaZe. They have the pressure. 25 seconds left to play. It's anybody's score.
Final 20 seconds now. If someone is carrying the device, at the end of that time, we will get 30 seconds of extra time. 0-4 caught. OpTic want to keep you off of it. FaZe, a touch is essential. OpTic though, finding these kills, we might be looking at a grab and run. There it is. A few more. Can Drazah save it? No, it's done. Pick up now with 30 seconds to play. OpTic, they have a chance to get one more before the half.
Be a dagger if they convert it. They have players all over the map. Well, first man in line falls. SHOTZZY, it's time to shine.
Here we go, starting to get cooking. 15 seconds to play though. Hook's got to get moving with that device. Dashy with the coverage. We're getting that bit closer, just on the outside now of the zone. And Hook goes down. Halftime whistle blown.
The entire map, OpTic, slight advantage with the 2-1 lead. 5 minutes left to play.
What a moment. Second half, here we go. FaZe, you've had so many opportunities here, and this is an incredibly aggressive start from OpTic there up to top lane. Massive pinch from Simp. This could be very decisive. That's all 4 down immediately. Surely you're in a position here to score up. Equalizer early on. You've still got to find the kills, and Simp, big pimping in spawn, finds another.
And they didn't hesitate, wasted no time. They're going to be setting up for the rally capture, clear out top. They are getting slaughtered off spawn, nowhere to go. The rally capture, that is a clinic from FaZe, a 3-2 lead.
3-2 lead, and now to the bottom side of the map, we now go Abuzah with the immediate investment. So the positional advantage that OpTic have got now, it might just go up in smoke.
Everybody's in. Didn't have the mute field, you don't have the device. Those 2 players inside, they'll find the kills. Merc wants the quick collection. He's hitting the goal punch. There's only one player to stop it. It is Simp versus Merc, and the stun grenade slows him down.
So close, it's a big kill. Dashy though still keeping this play up and alive. There's the grab from FaZe. Hook now on the pickup. Hook going high. Can he get it through? No, stopped again.
Yeah, trying to force it. Going for the heroics. And Abuzah, by the way, 27 in 13. He has been huge in these grand finals, and they're continuing the slaughter.
Bottom lane trying to get it going. There's a bit of damage here, and oh, we're trying to cross the line yet again. The Drazah down, not enough firepower up front now for FaZe. Firepower, not the problem. Abuzah! Another hellstorm to his name.
This Belgian is on it. All 4 down. Here we go.
The big one now from up top. This is about some counter-attack right now. Simp trying to lead the charge. Dashy in 15 to the window. It's big damage, and it's enough from the middle of the map to cause problems. Now Drazah on the back foot. OpTic counter-attack again.
Want to score relatively quick if you're OpTic, and they're not even touching the device shows yet. Merc has to double back for it. And, well, Merc gets away with his life. 2 in the feed now from OpTic. They're hitting the go button.
Here we go, Drazah. Fantastic work, Hook with the covering fire. We might be looking at 3. Over the top, Abuzah. Damage is fantastic. Oh, the stoppage! It's good! What a save! Simp now on a run.
It's that desperation effort.
Great shots and a kill. Through the middle. SHOTZZY's found it. That's the go button. Send in Mercules. Here comes Hook. We're looking at the 3rd. No! What a stop! A second chance down from Hook. SHOTZZY trying to cover it. And it's good. Kyler Garland over the line. 35 to play.
FaZe, though, to clear out their base. There's no OpTic members surviving, and now it's going to be a plain side spawn. That is a slight advantage from OpTic, but the time is not on their side, and they lose the plane heady control for FaZe. You just play this. No, they're going to pick it up to 0-4. This is a pistol that he's going to try to hold this with.
We're trying to park it right now. We're holding on. 15 seconds. What an aid. The trophy interception. SHOTZZY now trying to pry it out of the cold, dead hands of the FaZe players. Dashing goes high, and it's done. Can Hook save this final moment? A few seconds. And it's done. FaZe take the lead here in the grand finals.
That Belgian is a bad, bad man. One of the best star overloads we have seen all year, given the moment. The best star overload we have seen all year. Abuzah.
Back into a hardpoint mode now. The center of Scar. After this, we go to the bottom side of the map, the motel.
Yeah, that's doing the homework. SHOTZZY, he loves to go for the pinch routes. He wants to flip the spawns. It is FaZe on the good side, but you take care of the pinch, everything's under lock and key, and well, now you just need to get somebody in time. FaZe, well, hey, they got the pressure, they got the setup. You just need to start collecting.
That's a lot of movement there out of Simp. That's a lot of big kills. Drazah now dancing with Hook, trying to keep this right-hand side of the map safe and secure. Not a terribly productive P1 by the team.
I mean, it's beautiful. Again, though, you know they want to try to flip these spawns. You know they're going to be taking those routes. The pressure on the routes is enough that FaZe has not been able to super soak the time. So in spite of the fact that FaZe have seemingly gotten every single kill, it is not even going to be a lead. OpTic will actually have the lead going into the new time, but a neck-and-neck game.
Down to the bottom side of the map we go. To the motel. Drazah had the early check-in. It looks like his room's not ready yet because here at OpTic already on time.
Merc is dancing on him. What a wicked moment. And for OpTic, that's all 4. Mercules doesn't dance, and well, getting down to your back spawn FaZe. Everybody welcome to hell, and who? All the space in the world. One of the better P2 setups you're ever gonna see.
Force spree here for Merc. Looking at that score rise, more time he spends in the hard point. A dud nade. And a clean feed so far. Oh, what a nade over the top. It's unfortunately a team kill. Merc still alive and well.
And FaZe have lost the sauce. I mean, we're missing the first nade. There's no trophies. Then the follow-up on your teammate. You make a couple mishaps, and look at the lead. OpTic have built an early one. 55-13, and still 10 seconds of scrap time. FaZe, 2 players putting the pressure on, and they're gonna win the rotation. Abuzah pushing out towards both. Simp will be in the new time, but make no mistake, OpTic, that is an electric start.
Yeah, new time now is the top side of the map playing. We saw the overload game end there. This is a brand new hard point. Our players to soak it. Keep it going, FaZe. Got a couple here. Abuzah's got that left flank now on the watch. OpTic trying to pry their way through. That's going to be Mercules, the first man in. Simp, one of the best power positions we have on the map now, has to be forced down. Lovely lethals and tacticals. Here comes 04. Looking for the second. Lovely teamwork from FaZe.
They've cleared house. That was an early rotation, and they understand the value of the plane heading on top of it over and over again. Still no trophies. Who's going to get it here in just a moment? We see Mercules makes the impact. He got the nade, he got the double kill, and he just sent FaZe all the way back to spawn.
Oh boy, final 20 of play. We're going to go to the low right-hand side now. To blue, to the big old post office. That's where Dashy is now in position already. Making sure that FaZe do not make their way across the map, making sure that as many of those OpTic players can get into position.
What a way to stay alive. Because SHOTZZY gets the first kills, well, FaZe are indeed going to be spawning out. We get to test the P4 hold.
Starts here for Merc, a lot of problems to deal with. A lot of problems to deal with. Who's up next? Lovely kill on the first. Wave now here for FaZe still continuing. They managed to get a man on behind. Front door, back door, it's about to be a breach and clear moment, and that's going to be Drazah there through the front, down and out. Merc still trying to find a play here. Still dancing. Lovely work from OpTic. Is it a break-on-break situation?
I mean, great moves, 12 and 7. Looking for some extra kills. Tagged up and trying to get out of dodge. I mean, look at the mini-map. It is just players everywhere. So difficult to maintain. FaZe talks about how they're good on it, and they're going to deliver again. Esports has been the difference maker for FaZe on this map. They got the break, and they're looking to get the final hold. Still down by 30, but look at them. Flipping some of these spawns out. Number 5 across the map. And number 6 is going to join them. Able to pick up a kill, but you have 2 FaZe players roaming this new time.
And these spawns mean it's going to be a long journey for OpTic to the new hardpoint where FaZe have already nestled themselves in. Get sick to the window. Now Simp cutting down a pair. Another man to deal with here, and he's got enough bullets in his NPC to get the job done, no problem. Throwing 4, and now a hard point for FaZe.
And Drazah's hard blocking the spawns. FaZe right now, this is monstrous. Convert the P4 to the P5. Shot for Drazah on point. 15 kills currently leading the lobby. But there's your mistake. The spawns are opened up in the back. Number 6 is going to get it in the timing for the pierce of the setup. Simp looking to recollect, and well, does indeed FaZe handle the chaos, and they might just take the lead.
Destroys the trophy system. His boys now push the front out, so FaZe, perfect control of the hardpoint. 20 seconds to go. And there's the flip. Opening up the back now, allowing OpTic Texas to spawn top left. This is what FaZe won, and FaZe are getting it.
Yeah, this time it is intentional. See though, Dashy, Hard Iron, he was over towards blue. OpTic, these are the spawns they want. All the pinch routes they take, it is to maintain blue. And have that as B1 starts, but they lose the first gunfight. It's going to be tough to collect time.
Working it from the back. Oh, what a life this has been so far. Drazah done tons of damage. Lovely nade there from SHOTZZY over the top. Can Simp find 5, no need. Hellstorm secured. Again, on this map, very impactful.
0-4, made it out. That's a 4 spree, and now he's going to be the thorn in OpTic's side.
Before 0-4 still, let's try to keep this play running. He's making moves. M15 in hand. I do believe he's got NPC if he wants it as well. Flip successful. OpTic spawns now on the top left-hand side of the map. A long journey through the guns of FaZe.
I mean, FaZe are just so fast on this map. The nades start off the break for the rotation. 0-4 just barely able to get in towards blue, and now they're trying to keep it stable. The break's going to be here, though. OpTic, 2 players making it time. Sliding past the bullets, and Mercules gives you 2. OpTic, well, needed that moment. They're keeping the game close.
The 9 streaks. No need to worry about that. Drazah yet again shooting very hot here. 3 dead instantly. Over to the motel. P2 went up, and the numbers certainly here for FaZe.
Luke's trying to slow down the entire squad. He gets 1, but traded out. Reduces Drazah down. Now trying to pinch, but he gets spotted. So a delicate movement on the flank, but on time, it is a slaughter. Drazah, 22 and 13. He has the hot hand.
Hot hand. Hot gameplay. 5 spree for Drazah. Listening with FaZe. And FaZe have just got OpTic in a bear trap right now. Another perfect Hellstorm and a perfect rotation of blue.
I mean, they are breaking them down. This is front running to the extreme. Somehow Mercules has found himself near the time. Those pink arrows clean house immediately. Hoop gets behind enemy lines through FaZe turn. Well, you stay alive. Johnson does the dance, and Hoop, well, at least keeps it active. The P4s continue to be mixing, and Hoop, that might be a game-saving type play. He is trying to keep his team alive.
That's it, got the defibs out. He just hit a big bang on the chest of OpTic Texas. He's got his boys in. Now Merc pushing the front line out. What a turn this is. FaZe still trying to knock their way through the front door. Make an entry. No hope. Dashy pushing out there with a Jaeger. Spawns down the back for OpTic. Instantly identified, but the guns of FaZe are up. Merc trying to hold them down, but FaZe find a way.
It's going to be an easier rotation from OpTic, but still that scrap time. Yeah, Hoop doesn't want to give them any more points at all. It is going to be 2-13, make it 2-12 for FaZe. Going into time, and Hoop's
the discipline now in the attack. Is it enough to keep his boys alive? They've got to win their own gunfights as well. Dashy's all he can. The damage is all there. And now SHOTZZY a little bit late to it. FaZe have marched across Scar into time.
I mean, this is just overwhelming. FaZe, they're making OpTic look like a different team, handling them on Scar. Get the entry kill though for Merc. SHOTZZY's made it to the time. The nades are here to meet him though. There's no trophies. It is going to be so difficult to stay alive. Who good for two? Dashy in the feed there. Draws a last man standing in OpTic. They're doing this from the front.
Holding from the front here. Still OpTic and trying what they can on the contest. Keeping it together now. There's Abuzah from the back line. Spawns for FaZe. Will be on that close left. They're so close to the hard point, but OpTic again, with that green building in between them, they can keep them back.
All things considered, I mean, this has been a good chunk of time for OpTic to be able to try to play keep away. Still though, the same problem remains, a 60-point difference, and now FaZe, they got the right spot spawns as P1 pops. OpTic, you don't have time to take any more pinch routes. You got to start banging out this time.
Big opportunity here for FaZe. 20 seconds for the win. Attack now for Drazah. He's going to find one. Evicted from the hardpoint immediately over to Abuzah. Merc finds him. OpTic hardpoint.
And 04 has all the time in the world for the pinch round. SHOTZZY gets caught sprinting. FaZe now a mixing minimap. You got Hook actually behind him, and he's traded out. So FaZe, they are swarming around this hill.
Coverage from Dashy though, keeping you in time. Abuzah now trying to pick out Merc, gets one. A few more there to deal with. Spawners now from OpTic, keeping the time as green as they can.
Trying to keep it active. 3 there in the feed. You know they're going to be spawning towards blue. Or actually, do you read this? Yeah, they got the pressure. They got the flip. OpTic. Hyper wins the minimap, but 04 with the shade.
Wait, another! 04, what a life! And the hard point goes pink.
They're going to be here first. It is 04 with active camo pop, lying in wait.
He's just so dangerous. One from low. Shots to the dash, he can't hit a single wall bang. But the coverage is there.
That's
the
it.
Zah duo. Simp at the helm. A spree, a cross dive to time, and it is denied. Victory on Scar makes it 3-1 to FaZe.
I think now I finally understand. When 04 has these takeover moments, we see it from his perspective, and it doesn't make sense how he finds the kill.
It's an incredible run in the grand final so far. 3 straight maps for FaZe. Desk, what do we make of that?
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for those two beautiful humans while they take a sip of their monster. We are going into a game 5, and we are not nearly done, are we, Vegas?
Oh,
I don't know if the OpTic fans have any faith in their own team right now, Dave. What is happening?
They're a little nervous. I got to say, the MVP from the last event has not shown up yet in this final. He's mad at any of those moments besides SHOTZZY, map number 1. It's been so long ago. So this Den coming up in this S&D, go back, watch the VOD from the last time y'all played it in this tournament. They have to turn up.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from our players and take a look at some of the numbers. Do you still have faith in this OpTic squad? Because judging by the numbers, you should. You've got SHOTZZY, a man who just won back-to-back rings, looking to go for the three-peat. On the left side, though, it is the GOAT, the man who has some of the best numbers across his career, already 2 rings. He's chasing his 3rd.
Yeah, and I think that's the big storyline, right? Is that Simp could get 3rd here, right? And tie SHOTZZY, and then you have the story set up for next year, but then also the world history of SHOTZZY getting 4. I mean, unheard of, unbelievable. Yeah. And this would cement him as, I mean, the greatest. I don't know how you don't it.
Yeah, you'd be hard to argue against that, right? But on the flip side of it, SHOTZZY, he has beaten Simp in a Champs Grand Final. Yeah. Now, what would that do to the argument for Simp if he defeats him here, gets that ring?
They've been in these spots before. They could definitely do it. But FaZe, they are frying right now.
Awesome storylines, no matter how this one unfolds in our 1st and 9. Where are they now when you're looking at the world champs from Dallas Empire? Well, you saw Crim6 hanging out with me. He's racing for Lamborghini. Clayster is the GM and head coach over at the Falcons. He led them to a top 3 finish. Hook and SHOTZZY on the stage playing for another ring, and Illy looking to get back into the scene one day while he's making some content. In the meantime, though, we've got to also highlight everything else right now.
It's Champs Grand Final.
Come on, guys.
Where are my FaZe fans at?
Oh, they're feeling good. FaZe fans are feeling good right now. They got louder.
Do you have faith in these two? Let's take a look at two juggernauts that made their way from Vancouver all the way to Vegas. A huge transaction in the offseason for Abuzah and 04. Dylan, this could be the time.
Oh, this is the time. If you guys all remember, they were getting roasted. People were saying FaZe fell off.
Yeah.
This is a terrible decision. You've lost Simp. You've lost Selling, or you lost Abuzah. You lost Selling. Two people that have been on FaZe for so long. 04 and Abuzah, they had some success last season. A lot of second place finishes, but never a chip. They got their chip earlier on this year, and they proved every single person wrong. This FaZe team has been looking great, and right now, they're looking like the best team in Black Ops 7. They kind of peaked.
Yeah, I agree. And I think, you know, a lot of people coming into the year, we're talking about
up on and who is going to have a bigger hard point as we get deeper in the series.
Right now, I have Dashy and SHOTZZY.
Oh, brother.
They're not doing too much, but I also have Abuzah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Abuzah's my hero, though.
Oh, he's your hero? I'm cool.
Yeah,
Two-time.
Dashy and SHOTZZY, you guys got this. Go get those rings, okay? I need those fantasy points.
Ali, Abuzah is on quite a few rosters out there, according to our Player X friends behind the scenes. Let's take a look at the Belgian monster.
Wow.
The French support him, and for good
Unkillable.
reason. Look at this ranking in the lobby. How do you dismantle opponents the way he's been doing?
I don't know if you can. I mean, like I said, like even when they were down and out, it was still Abuzah getting the kills.
Number 7's thinking about wrapping back. Well, now with the noise being made at the B site, OpTic making that wrap over. Everybody will be here for the square up.
Yeah, we know it's on. No trophies to be found, so everything you throw should meet its mark. Less than a minute now. 04 will be the first man to make his way forward, but not without a couple of shots. Here comes the counter-attack. And 04, still good to find that first. What a kill.
SHOTZZY poking his head out through the mid-cut. A lot of gunfights going down, a lot of damage. 04 is going to fall, but SHOTZZY gets caught. Abuzah, that was his responsibility. He gave you the extra edge.
Reads that one. And now the lineup. Drazah finds another Mercury's a 1v3. And plenty of presence here from FaZe on the bomb site.
Slow you down.
This is an initiative taken there by FaZe for a moment longer. Now OpTic back on up. FaZe over towards A. Now we can hear lethals being used. Nades hidden out. Simp traded. First bloods.
That's a battle. Still have the bomb. You might have to force this to the A site. Not a lot of open avenues. Drazah, yes, through me. Good to give you two.
Ooh, big damage.
And Merc's taken care of as well.
That's all it sounds like from home, but here at the Mandalay Bay, competing chance. Here we go.
A lot of pressure. SHOTZZY and Hook showing force. Another first blood, and this might be the next one in line. Simp flying out for it. A 4v2 for FaZe.
An impossible confidence. Seemingly nothing they could do wrong right now, and Simp another gun.
In a little outside his close quarters, you have two SMGs in this moment, not electing to get the bomb down. They're seeing if they can find an extra kill or two before they make their move.
Yeah, they want to stay here. They want to maximize the NPC value they've got right now. Stay here, get the plant. FaZe will not be a factor for a moment.
And they're planting for tree in the long term. Something to keep in mind.
Here comes 04. The initial reconnaissance has yielded no results yet. Every slide, every check, a possible fight for him right now. He doesn't see who. Trade's complete, and now it's a 1v1.
It's the GOAT fight.
It's Simp, it's SHOTZZY. And Peter would be furious to hear GOAT fight. But we in the league ask for it. 20 seconds. Simp must find him and defuse the bomb. 15 to go. And it's over. OpTic on.
Should they elect to go for it? They're playing kills first.
Yeah, Merc way back in the dojo position there. Atop of the lockers with an M15. We're going to see the bomb plant here. OpTic do not have the numbers in position, but Merc now trying to fight his way forward, trying to buy some space for the boys. Now some time as well. You've got the mid flank. It's all there. SHOTZZY making entry, finding the first. Here comes the battle, and Hook's over the top. Last man left alive, Abuzah. Will they read it? A kill. Oh, no good. 3-2. OpTic. We've got some noise, but there's the coverage from Drazah. The Zaza duo live to fight another day. That day now is today, and they're both dead. So Abuzah, it's a 1v3. He's making a place for it there on the defense. Could be a bomb plant here by B. OpTic should be looking for the kill. They're waiting. And Abuzah, nothing as of yet.
Loud footsteps. Maybe an important decision. Bomb's going to go down at B. This is an extremely difficult retake for an AR player.
We wish him the best of luck. Here we go. First contact. A lovely attempt. A nade still to play with. The bank. And it's a dud. Pressure from Abuzah as he digs his heels in, desperately trying to live. OpTic, 3 in. Plays it very, very safe. He gets information, he stays alive in the gunfight, now waiting for the play. Abuzah in mid.
Yeah, no longer in spawn, much more aggressive. The stun's gonna back him down, but a different setup, and you already see Simp, he's making the move.
They need to make something happen there. Here we go. Simp with the long route. OpTic prying forward here on the retake. 2-2 on the attack. They've got absolutely no idea that the pimp is at their rear. 1, 2.
SHOTZZY, SHOTZZY's on the ball, and he had got it! The ninja from SHOTZZY makes something magical for the wicked. We go again.
Yeah, 4 in a row. Dashy couple tags, backs on up, but yet again FaZe playing the same way. Hyper aggressive, push right through. You cut down the garage play, you make the A-bomb site safe for now, but B is on.
Yeah, wide open. I mean, if you're who, don't want to waste any time, go to get this bomb down. A standoff in towards Dojo, no pinches coming through for FaZe. They're squaring up, it'll be a 3v3 hit for the retake. And with number 7 in the middle of the map, you're gonna have the numbers.
Uh-oh, that's a stun kill. Unfortunately, Simp's out, so trade complete, 2v2.
And now Merc is gonna make it back. Hook and Merc working together, trying to hold this line.
The timing though on Hook. Hashtag is gonna put the ready in the front. Mercury's good damage, outstanding damage, brought down now to the nuke alone. Can he clutch? Trophy's gone. The smoke, will it be enough to pull him forward, or will he wait? As the Michelob Ultra Arena will do their best to give him that information. The defuse is there at 4-4. Equalize. 4-4. What a dent this is. We still haven't seen a snipe. Simp at 11-4, what a performance. Here you are, bomb carrier here for FaZe, yet again towards A.
First look, they've shown in this direction, so only a 2-2 split here on defense. SHOTZZY so quick back to sight, but he's the lone defender. No trophies up close. He's found his corner.
There's the shots. Immediate work out of 04. Looking for number 2. Merc, great pressure. Now the flank dealt with. Close range gunfights won yet again, and it all comes down to Hook, and he is nowhere to be seen for FaZe.
FaZe, everybody grouped up together, 0-4 on a 4 spree. In the meantime, Hook is flying. He wants to catch them while they're planting, and he's got the timing. Take him.
Got it. The nuke!
Oh, he misclicked. He misclicked with the grenade finisher. It is over. And they let SHOTZZY out the drive. They're running for the hills a little bit too quickly. FaZe, their teamwork continues to be their factor of success. Nades on point. They don't fall for the bait.
This is great work out of Merc. The damage there with the nade allows the boys to infiltrate the A-bomb site completely undetected. Here comes the plant. And this is to force a final round here on Den. Abuzah on the close. FaZe are taking their sweet time in approaching the site.
And I don't think there's any way they know Dashy was in that corner.
Drazah will be the first man out on rooftops. Mercules brings him down. Trade, effective, 2v2.
Dashy slid away, so I think Abuzah has a little bit of intel. You're trying to pinch this together.
What a win. Abuzah. Fighting for all of it now, 13 seconds. Dashy holds the window. We go to another round 11.
Ball bang check on the bomb site from Abuzah. That's a little bit of tech.
Got a new tech here. Better late than never in the grand finals. The biggest tournament of their lives. Mid-map now from FaZe. Bomb site starting to get crowded here for OpTic.
And you got a battle. Number 4 versus number 6, potentially all about the timing. Actually, well, it's going to be SHOTZZY responsible to deal with 2. So bomb plant, but SHOTZZY, 2 players in front of him.
Surely they check it together. They have not. First. Eyes on the second. What a win. Now to the dojo. Abuzah battles his way forward. Hook on the outside tree down. It's a 2v2. Dashy trying to play it close. Backs up. He and SHOTZZY, the long-time duo now. FaZe biting forward. Aggression as the tide marches. It's down to Bruce. And it's not quite done yet. The bomb has been defused. FaZe win the den.
0-4 in Abuzah. Revenge on the main stage. A 2v4 clutch. Unbelievable.
There, Drazah's down and out. Still vying for control over the center of the map. Abuzah digs his heels in as deep as he can. It's going to be the second there for Dashy.
Locking into headshots. Through effectively a wall. Clean stuff coming through. Kills though still being exchanged. 0-4. Taking the downtime to go on the pinch route. Merc picks it up just a little too late. You see OpTic. They're trying to get pushed out and go for the spawn kills. FaZe, you can pick this device and just go.
Don't know that though. They don't know that. You have to wrap back down in a big way. This is a huge time for Merc's got to find the kill. Dashy's got to get another one. It's down, and it's going to be the first. OpTic have left the door wide open.
And where the hell do Luke and SHOTZZY think they are going? Player in 10, you're doing the dance, looking for the trades, and everybody falls. FaZe moving forward.
Time to get going. Whether or not you punch your way through lockers here, the Drazah goes down, so now think about that mid-map attack. Thinking about repositioning. Abuzah there, oh, the rear guard, what a win. FaZe looking for another now through couches. Abuzah still on the charge. OpTic defensively, just about hold. Close, but no cigar. OpTic counter.
SHOTZZY going to take a second to show the picture. The other FaZe players have to slow them down.
It's a 4v2 over by Dojo now, so get your nades up, boys, get moving. Fast attack now from FaZe. A little bit of mess. A big pickup. Brucey's got the rock, and it's 1-1.
Both teams have had players out of position. The flanks right now a little bit.
And the fadeaway. SHOTZZY dancing. Problem though, you lose this. Brucey's going to catch this. Oh no, he's got by. Hook. Merc is there for the pair. 2:20 on the clock. OpTic now on the run.
Pressure's not done. Again, Abuzah with the NPC. FaZe are looking to try to light this kill feed up. The device, though, getting wrapped all the way around. That is 2 kills in favor of FaZe. You got Abuzah working the pinch, and he is soaring at you.
Yeah, we're going to send this one forward. And Simp and 04, they're going to hold down the gates. Oh dear, it's too close for comfort. SHOTZZY's got to find a few more here. 04 on the outside. Here comes Merc. Another attempt for Simp on the pickup. He misses the EMP. Hook saves it yet again.
Dude, this game is a mess. This is grand finals. We are getting after it. The adrenaline at an all-time high.
Can't be losing this one. Keeping it dangerous now for FaZe. What a save yet again. Another 2-piece for Merc. A grab, a run. He's got to go. Abuzah! Guns in the bed.
What direction do they want to go? Well, it looks like B is going to be the call from that.
Merc, he's still on the run. Shots are good. Numbers are still here. SHOTZZY might be able to pick this one up. We might be looking at a second. Big Brucey with the pistol to take the lead.
Through sheer force of the mic control drop, if you were looking for the spawn kills, Merc though does get traded out. You've restabilized the position. Now you're looking for the extra kills.
45 seconds of our first half. Another goal here for OpTic, looking very comfortable going into the second. But FaZe, good enough on the attack to make something happen. Here we go.
The thought is one final play. First blood for 04. Next kill there for FaZe. Massive advantage straight out in the middle of the map. Device control for FaZe. You got a SHOTZZY behind you. Protects the device. Right now, keeping it alive for his team.
He's just trepidatious and picking it up. They knew he was behind somewhere, and they still can't get it. SHOTZZY, zonal control of the middle of the map. Completely denying the grab. Here comes the next attempt from FaZe. Still, yet again, denied. By Anthony Cuevas. Castro fighting now through the lobby. Another big kill. A pickup now from OpTic, and the run is off. Which goal will it be? B or A? The Jukes. Back and forth. Extra time. Hooks on the play, and there's the halftime whistle. Likes. Trying to make something happen now by B. OpTic not happy, very much so, with only a 1-point lead.
Able to get one. SHOTZZY's almost been the fail-safe, protecting this device. Well, now FaZe firmly have it in control. Never mind, SHOTZZY continues
I'm telling
from
you,
downrange.
I'm telling you, it's making something happen here. A big 3. Abuzah, what a play. Oh, staying alive for a moment longer again, just keeping the FaZe off of the EMP as much as they can.
They caught who? Well, Simp gets caught on the other side. Now the device is by yourself. You're going to full wrap this back 0-4. The very distant lead blocker. OpTic just now starting to respond.
It's incredible control of the map so far, but this is a big one here from 0-4. Up close and personal. He's going to let a few go by. He's got the pinch now covered. As soon as he starts to hear that noise, it's time to go! It's 2! The third not good enough! Another man in lobby. Drazah still lives! The capture at A! Here comes the equalizer! FaZe yet again, the second half! Shenanigans are on! So another hold here, OpTic on the counter. That momentum starting to build. Drazah sucks the air out of the room for a moment. Here we go. Hoop starting to wind up the hit. No more days to throw. Trophies working overtime. 2 minutes to play, and we're trying to find another one here by the B goal. SHOTZZY on the flank. It's going to be red, but can he catch the kill? Good for one. Here comes the carrier. EMP's up. Under a cover of fire. Dashy's doing the job he can. Send it forward. Still waiting for the play. No one here just yet, and the EMP retreats.
They couldn't quite get it. Square enough, though. Ready for war. Extra nades, extra stuns in the back pocket. 2 kills on the feet. Number 3 out of position. And OpTic are going to get it. A war of attrition. They have the extra edge.
They took the time. They took their chances. Immediate wrap. The perfect position by goal. Can we peel him from an angle? It's looking like that. Oh my God, what a win! Oh, but it's 0-4! A second kill, and now a 2v2. 45 seconds. He's gone! He's gone! Number 4! 40 seconds to play.
Good line, enemy lines. Shooting these players in the back. Trade's good. Mid-map's under control. You got a deep pinch if you're going, but everybody else is from spawn. Simp has to be the hero, and he gets red. OpTic have this map under lock and key.
They're trying to find a 5th. Trying to find another. What a play! Dashy from the top stairs. Damage dealt. FaZe with a chance. 15 seconds. They can get one if they find all the kills. They will never be able to find a second. That is game. Final chance to slide it through. They will never be able to catch that off the respawn. What an effort. OpTic stay alive here in the grand. There, and Hoop surprises us all. Drazah drives the dagger forward as Hoop finds his second kill. He's still dancing.
Gotta recollect the bomb. 2v3. This is your test, and we get it in round 1.
The 3 OpTic players now, they're rolling together, starting to feel a little loose. Starting to get moving. Same thing for FaZe right now. You are going to play a very ugly war of attrition. The trades are on. Like gravity, they are being pulled towards each other. Here we go, 30 seconds. Intel for Drazah. As he licks his lips in anticipation of the kill right now as Dashy down. It's a 2v2.
It's also going to be a mystery Hoop.
Yep.
Hoop thinking about the ace. This would be a free kill off bomb. It's all about the trades or a disappearing act. He's on the hunt.
He's on the hunt. Looking for that third. The damage is being dealt. He gets it. And now looking for one more man. It's Drazah upstairs. And it's SHOTZZY in the feed.
Island player. His decision's the most important. The gunfight's for everybody else near this A site.
SHOTZZY's, oh man, he's knows. These players are so close. Intel, perfect coverage here. Hoop's got his shoulder there, so they now know. Out we go. Safe from the doorway. Oh, Merc, just a little bit too much out there. Cracked on the rock.
Yeah, worried about some type of techie spot.
Here we go.
Overcommitted. It's standard. It's a square up. It's FaZe's teamwork, and they got it again. First swim route, not good enough. FaZe, everybody there. Mercury.
3 through the middle of the map right now for OpTic. I'm thinking about that B-bomb. The Naser getting exchanged. A stun, I think, dodged SHOTZZY, so now Simp knows. A little bit of space to work with, and oh boy, that's an unintended line of sight if ever I've seen one, and it's going to pay off. Dash it out, OpTic fly, Drazah, a 1v4, goes down swinging. Lead chain.
Wide open bomb. I don't hear any trophies. Got to be a little bit fearful of these nades.
There will be no one in play for quite some time over on that side of the map for FaZe. Slowly but surely making their way forward, and SHOTZZY has found his first possible victim. Ta-da! First blood there, 0-4 gone. Hoop lives. And now Abuzah on a flank of his own. 30 seconds on bomb. Live Merc, can't get it done. Dashy now trying to hold the bay by well. SHOTZZY keeps the left flank safe, so now a bit of a retreat and a collapse here. OpTic close ranks. The blade! Down to the pin. What a round out of OpTic.
Yeah, SHOTZZY out in position. Looks like he's probably trying to make the jump again. So that B-bomb site, yeah, don't worry about that, boys. There he is. He's up in position now. However, the plant by A. OpTic looking to take this back fast. Over the top they go, and Mercury starts things off. Trade's good. Middle of the map, not great right now for SHOTZZY. Can he survive? Oh, he goes high. 0-4 does get the call. Now the dashy last man, and he's still swinging. FaZe. Bounce back round 3-2.
It's the good decision making. SHOTZZY
He hit all three with that stun though. SHOTZZY peeks forward for a little bit of information. The trophy nearly cuts his head off. Here's the fight. And SHOTZZY the first man on the feed.
Aided by the information. FaZe a little bit too quick. Through the middle of the map, these FaZe arrows are now everywhere.
Oh, we're thumping. We're making a lot of noise. And who takes advantage of it? Simp. Gun down there in the open corridor now. Drazah, last man left alive. And he's gone as well. 4-2. OpTic Texas.
Every decision matters. Is here. Such a delicate moment. I think they're waiting for Drazah to get some information. Yeah, they want the hallway control first. He's taking the long route.
He's going to catch it. Got it. Sniper eliminated. And now, looking for the bomb site yet again. If we go all the way around, Mercury's is coming out from both sides. The damage is there, but not the kill. And FaZe survive, no casualties.
It's the teamwork, it's the extra numbers, still flowing together.
Oh!
That was the one man you could have caught by himself, and Abuzah guns him down.
First in 1v4. 1v3. Bomb plant now. X-ray will be turned off. Wow, okay. Those are nice shots. FaZe keep that defensive line across the bomb and across Hacienda.
Trying to play with the intel. He's dragging those FaZe players over. They're worried about the top hallway. SHOTZZY has gravity.
Has a smoke as well. Here we go. On the Chow, reignite the fire. Oh, those stuns are going to sting, and that's going to be a ton of information passed over as a groaning SHOTZZY now. Tactical retreat, bomb plant, 4v4 retake.
Yeah, Hook has had a dozen bomb plants in this series. The hold, though, a different story. Time is ticking.
And SHOTZZY now making a maneuver through the middle of the map. He's going to have some presence. Bound by fences, this young man. A lovely first blood. There's the rebuttal. SHOTZZY always being pressured. Time now not in favor of FaZe. They have to make something happen now. Down a man. 15 to go.
I think you're good for it. There's just not enough time. Yeah, gonna force commitment. Drazah, you can't clutch a 1v2 like this. Desperation with the pistol. Not good enough. OpTic up 5.
Time and time again on Hacienda. Another round now, and it's going to be a lot of OpTic through the middle of the map, and that's where Simp is going to be finding this information. Big tag. Eyes are on. Let battle commence.
He's just there to make noise. 0-4 going for a swim. He's only going a quarter of the way around, lying in wait.
Dashy's there in the window. Doesn't quite see him, so he will remain undetected. That is a blessing for 0-4. Takes his time, finds the kill, and SHOTZZY makes a splash. Fish in a barrel, 2v2. 2v1.
Extra kill.
Here comes Hook. It's a stun, and that surely denies the chance of the clutch.
Isolated gunfights. Oh, Hook's not going to spot how he feels it now. He just got the calm.
Unwilling to take a massive risk, and FaZe roaming the halls of Hacienda.
Staying tall in lobby. Mercury's responsible for the well side of the map. This is OpTic waiting for FaZe to make it over commitment. They've got to be careful about spreading themselves thin.
Yeah, that shots now tell SHOTZZY. Possible wrap for FaZe. Off the X immediately. Turn that dot into a lure. It's bait. Right now, FaZe across the map again. Hook sends it. Simp, are we going to pick up the trade here? Mud looks wrong. Simp! It's 0-4 as well. And as the COD gods would have it, for maybe 3 maps in a row, another round 11, unless SHOTZZY can somehow clutch this. This is the last chance on Hacienda, an 11th round. All the tricks, all the plays, here we go. Lightning fast attack here from OpTic. They're not going to check the usual spot, and I don't think anyone's going to be there. Nades in from Dashing. Trophy in play. All the markings of a strong post plant. 0-4. First blood. Drazah joins him. And Hook makes it a 1v1. Abuzah now versus Mercules. And Zion! And don't you know off the ground? Don't you know when you come to Vegas, the house always wins? That might be the greatest 1v6. How many people in this venue? Abuzah just beat them all.
Abuzah just broke down the green wall.
I cannot believe that finish. Abuzah, what a win. The championship for FaZe Vegas. It's a first for Abuzah, a first for 0-4. What a moment for those young men.
Paris taught them well. You had 0-4 on the fringe, a moment away from getting into views. The crowd costed them. They learned from their mistakes. They played that fifth band. They took down the green wall.
Your 2026 Call of Duty League champions. Undeniable. FaZe Vegas.
Vegas, it has all went down, and FaZe has made history again. Drazah, take the mic, homie. I got the CEO with me on the main stage. Drazah, it's been 4 years since you hoisted this trophy, and you've been in this moment. Talk to me about what it feels like to do this in front of your family and have your daughter on the main stage and shut up all the haters.
I mean, man, it's just out of this world. All the hard work we put in, we went to the gym for 6 months. I read a fucking book this year. I feel like we just did so much this year. All the time away from home, it just finally pays off.
It finally does pay off indeed, man. Everything in what you guys have did here on this stage, man, accumulated to this moment. And now I have Abuzah here with me. Make some noise for Abuzah. Get his first champs ring. I mean, what a wily AR player we got here on the main stage. And you hear how the fans love you, Abuzah. Talk to me about what it feels like to be a Call of Duty world champion.
I mean, I have no word. It's just insane. It's the best feeling in the world. Wow, we fucking did it, bro.
I mean, you know, to come over as an EU player to do this in front of your family, in front of your fiance. What do you want to say to everybody who supported you on this long journey to be a world champion?
I mean, thank you, everybody. Really, I really appreciate it. That means a lot to me, really. And I love you, Lucy.
You heard it here, folks. I got to slide over here to the middle between these two submachine gun players who was popping off all weekend long. It didn't matter the fight, you guys took it every single time and trusted each other. 04, you was the MVP in Major 2, picking up your first win. How does this one rank up to that victory?
Let me hear that. Fucking amazing. I mean, winning COD Champs, 3rd year here. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. But I can't thank so much, so much enough for my team, bro. I love my team. Chris fucking Lair, my sub duo. You can't have anything better than that.
You can't have anything better than that, all right? He's here, he's there, he's every fucking where, and he is your tournament MVP, Chris Simp Lair! Chris, the tournament, the season in which you had, there was a lot of doubts out there, but when it mattered, when you got on the biggest stage, you showed up. How does it feel to be the MVP of the 2026 Call of Duty Champs?
I mean, it feels amazing. I feel like this was a long year, a hardworking year, and I mean, all of us trusted the process. Everyone behind the scenes, everyone here, and I mean, the trust showed, and I'm just so fucking proud of our team and the process we made, and like Zach said, we read a goddamn book, and I haven't done that in fucking years, so I just love these guys, love the team, and thank y'all, man, seriously.
You gotta make some more noise for him, everybody. He picked up his 3rd ring and joined the greats throughout Call of Duty. Drazah picking up his 2nd ring as well. But there's one more person who I want to talk to who was influential on this team and everything in which these boys did. Crowder, can you come up here to the front, man? Because we know how special this is for you. Getting another ring as a coach, man. Talk to me about the adversity and everything in which you guys went through to get here.
Man, I mean, this has been one hell of a year. I mean, from Major 1 all the way to now, I mean, we've worked so hard to get to this moment. We've worked so hard on S&D, and just overall, so much went into this championship. It feels so good, and I'm just so proud of everyone around me.
I know you are, man. It's for FaZe to come out here and do this again and become champions, man. I want you to say one last thing here to the FaZe fans before everyone joins you at the front of the stage and you bask in this moment one more time. How do you want to thank them for everyone who supported you on this journey?
I mean, honestly, this is the first event that we felt like we had a crowd behind us. I know the OpTic fans were really loud and they roll hard, but you guys are killing it. I love every single last one of you, and we appreciate you guys so much. FaZe up, baby.
FaZe up! Vegas, one more time for your 2026 World Champions, FaZe Vegas.
Las Vegas, make some noise for FaZe Vegas. We are going to be partying tonight. K-Son and crew are going to be making some noise. And that man, I could not be happier for Chris Lair. When the rest of his team left his side, he says, don't worry about FaZe. I am him. He proved it from day one of the online qualifiers to this tournament. He concludes as the best player in the league and the best player in this tournament. Allie, what a performance.
Can you guys help me with this one? He's here, he's there, he's every fucking way. Chris Lair, Chris Lair. I mean, what an absolute season it has been for Simp to get this World Championship ring after breaking up from the original FaZe trio and proving himself.
Now we can give all these teams accolades, different titles, but can we talk about the gruelers of games that took them to get to this place? I honestly was ready for the Gridlock Hardpoint. I was like, we are going to that game 8 as I was promised at the start of the day. FaZe had other plans attached.
OpTic was looking incredible in the first half of that Hacienda S&D, but we've said it time and time again. It sounds so cliche, but S&D wins championships. And guess what?
Period.
FaZe won 3 S&Ds all round 11 in that series.
What round?
Round 11. round 11 3 times. Incredible.
This search and destroy, remember, they played it in the game 5 in the winner's final, and it was FaZe who dominated it. OpTic, with some massive adjustments, they had realized if we let the rounds develop a little bit more, SHOTZZY can find success. He's whipping out new spots. He's throwing FaZe for a loop. FaZe, second half of this game, I mean, just unbelievable. 0-4 hitting SHOTZZY with the same spot that he hit him with. This is the spot that I'm talking about. In Champs, all the stops will be whipped out. Let's say, when we get to the end of this, you are the greatest 1v1 player that I've ever seen in my days in Call of Duty attached. 1v1 in SD, if I had to pick somebody, it was you. Please talk about the search story and talk about the 1v1 that will go down in the history of COD Champs.
I mean, what we just saw last major in Paris, there was times where the crowd was giving away these rounds, and I think it actually happened to FaZe. I would not be surprised if they game planned for this, because the way Abuzah did it, he did not hesitate at all. He knew to hop the bomb, and obviously we all knew he was going to defuse once he heard the crowd. He gets off of that, insta-challenge the side door, and rips Mercules. That was
real.
One of the smartest, one of the greatest plays, and honestly, he beat the crowd. He had not seen that before.
Yeah, I mean, just unbelievable. 0-4 as well, making huge plays here. Just some elite Call of Duty instincts. But round number 10, Allie, when OpTic, they decided to wait in their spawn and just wait for FaZe. The Spidey sense on the side of FaZe, I don't know who called it, to just stop the push, elite.
They're S&D stars. I mean, when I look at FaZe Vegas, for me, and that one was them just having the mid-round adjustments to make in that moment. They felt the pace was different. They felt the moment. And you got to give props here to this man on your screen. 0-4 is going to be your Player X featured player at 713 total points. He was an absolute slayer throughout the entirety of this series. He showed up when you needed him.
Let's take a look here at our draft board. Who was your champion?
Down!
How close was it?
Give it up for a tag.
God.
Dashy and SHOTZZY able to put up enough numbers. Dashy with that hero performance, but Name was called the best performer of the tournament. Look at Abuzah's 2487.
Yeah.
Well done, Ant.
Yeah, unreal, man. Jonas Thieves, I need a little bit more. Him and Celium.
Yeah, I'm going to say Cell sold you just a bit.
Yeah, but Abuzah was a monster, man.
Those were our heroes, but who was the MVP? Well, it's the guy that last year was the undeniable GOAT. That wasn't until SHOTZZY won his third ring, but Simp has now put himself back in that pole position. He is right there in the race as the first of 4 rings, and you've been smiling all grand final.
Unreal.
You've had faith in this guy since you saw him on E United.
Yeah, I mean,
what is it about him?
He's just one of the smartest Call of Duty minds that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you watch this guy, his impact on the map is literally always felt. Even in the overload, the defensive stance, in search and destroy, dropping 14, being there to help his teammates. He's willing to take a backseat when they're playing well. You've seen him pick up the bomb. You've seen him get multiple minutes inside of the hill. Like, he does not care, and I think that he embodies what an elite Call of Duty player is. So I think you can make the argument for Simp or SHOTZZY. They are now 1-1 in Champs Grand Finals. It's only right to do it again.
Man, what a story that could be next season as well. But as the case of Simp is, like, the confidence, I think, has been just unbelievable on the side of him, which really puts him apart from everybody else, because you put him in a situation like a grand final like that, and it's just, he's the same player every single time. And I feel like this is one of the first grand finals we truly saw both teams kind of fall to the mental battle that is being in front of this crowd, that is being on this Sunday. We saw the chaotic moments that we saw throughout the entirety of this series, but I felt like Simp was the one guy that never felt that pressure.
Simp never feeling the pressure, and he is going to let the crowd know this title is mine. A third ring, and our champion this season on the analyst desk. Rosalie gets second place. I'm bringing up the rear, but Ant, as our new reigning champion, the two-time Pick'em champ, how we vibing?
I'm vibing good, you know. Might just take a year off the picks next year, let Chris get a W, you know. Allie won last year.
Go silly.
I won last year.
You won last
I won the year before that, so now we're in a tiebreaker.
I'll be
We
honest,
1-1-1 in the past 3 years.
My daughter was pretty upset. She's like, you better bring me home another GOAT trophy, Dad. And I'm told you were not getting a trophy. They have a bottle waiting for you after the show. One more time, we got bottles waiting for FaZe, and we're going to pop them. Why? Well, they made the run here at COD Champs Week in 2026. Let's take a look at your final bracket. FaZe starting, going up against G2. After taking down G2 Minnesota with the 3-1, they demolished Kismet and the Falcons. the winners bracket finals was going to determine who was guaranteed the first spot in that grand final. And then after a Game 5 search and destroy, FaZe secured their position before OpTic set up this rematch.
I think it's only right that the winner, the team that came from winners finally won the grand finals. That was a lot of the story throughout our other majors, as well as that the losers finals teams were making those Sunday wins. But now we get a team from winners just making the run.
Big tournament, excellent performances from all of these teams, but the big ones are on the left side, and I think we got to give a big shout out to Mr. Three Rings Jimmy, aka Clayster, leading the Falcons to a top 3, OpTic in their 3rd grand finals in a row, and of course, our new winners. On behalf of everyone behind the scenes, I gotta say, this is a tournament to remember. Shout out to our casters, vote for them all on the Esports Awards, and of course, tune in to the next season for Modern Warfare 4. We'll see you then.